So my cat, Sir Reginald Fluffington III, Reggie, has a single brain cell, and it's primarily used for plotting how to acquire cheese. The vet said, and I quote, "No human food, especially no dairy. It gives him consequences. We've all heard the consequences. They're audible, and they violate the Geneva Convention. Today, I made the mistake of buying a new brand of super-strength, industrial-grade sticky tape. The kind you'd use to seal a shipping container carrying angry badgers. I needed to tape a box shut. I turned my back for approximately 4 seconds. I turned back to see Reggie not chewing the tape, but kneading it with his front paws, a look of pure, blissful ecstasy on his furry face. He then leaned down and gave it a long, affectionate lick. Reginald, no, I yelled, lunging forward. He looked at me with utter betrayal, as if I'd just interrupted him serenading his one true love. He darted under the couch, the tape dispenser dragging behind him like a bride's train. A 5-minute standoff ensued. Me on my stomach, pleading. Him, a pair of glowing eyes in the darkness, defiantly hugging his sticky prize. I finally wrestled it from him using a broom and a promise of a new catnip mouse I immediately knew I wouldn't keep. Crisis averted. Or so I thought. An hour later, I'm on a work Zoom call. It's a serious meeting with the big bosses. I'm nodding thoughtfully, saying things like synergy and Q2 deliverables. Reggie saunters into the frame. He sits directly behind me, in full view of my webcam. He looks pensive. Then he opens his mouth, and a single, perfect 3-inch long bubble emerges from between his lips. It glistens. It shimmers. It holds its perfect spherical form for a breathtaking second. My boss stops talking. Everything all right, Sarah? Pop. The bubble vanishes. Reggie looks surprised, then mildly impressed with himself. He smacks his lips a few times, the sticky residue now gluing his whiskers together into a pathetic little mustache. I have never seen a group of VPs and directors try harder not to lose their composure. One of them, Brenda from accounting, has turned a shade of purple usually seen in eggplants and is pretending to have a coughing fit. While my boss says, his voice trembling with the effort of not laughing, "Those, Q2 deliverables, very sticky. We'll circle back on this when your consultant is available." The call disconnected. Reggie is now trying to pry his teeth apart with his paw. He has learned nothing. He would absolutely do it again for the chance to become a temporary bubble blowing machine. I have a performance review next week. Wish me luck.